So I am here in Jacksonville, Florida. And this is where I am spending Christmas and New Year. Not in this hotel, but in Florida. And it is weird being here in terms of how hot it is for Christmas, because in previous years I've been in places like the Netherlands and Northern Europe, and of course I'm English. So being in Jacksonville with these heats is a little bit strange for me, but let's explore Florida. Wonder. I'm not quite in Jacksonville. I'm a little bit outside, but still kind of in the area. But this town centre here seems far more like an industrial estate. There doesn't seem to be a true centre or hub. It's all just shops, just shopping. It's just like this. The other thing to note as well is the fact that there's no Christmas decorations basically anywhere. Now, I say this just as I come across one, but it's a wreath and that's it. And there's nothing really else here to say that it's Christmas apart from the Merry Christmases. That wreath is all I have seen. Now, granted, Florida obviously is very sunny and the normal kind of snow decorations may look out of place here, but for somewhere that holds Christmas, I think, up higher than a lot of Europe, it is strange that there's no real decoration here that I would expect if I was in the UK, the Netherlands, Finland, anywhere like that. The more you move into town here, you will see a similarity to a basic town that you'd see in some parts of the UK and elsewhere, but it still doesn't seem to have that feel of somewhere that is itself a place. And by that I mean, when you take away any shopping, when you take away the cars, it would just be a wasteland, and that's not something I am used to in terms of towns in the UK and across Europe and even into Africa and the Middle East. You take away some of the shops and some of those parts, but the people are still there and it's still a bustling town. So it is interesting to see that juxtaposition that you have here over in Florida. Okay, so when it comes to night, it would seem that the town does come far more alive with Christmas. As you can see there, the lights are very much up. So with Christmas songs happening all around me and with the lights coming on, it seems that Christmas comes out at night here. So my thoughts on this not being massively Christmassy, well, not entirely wrong, but you just got to be here at the right time of day. So I am being very stereotypical. I am in the Cheesecake Factory here in Florida, and they're not lying that they have incredibly big menus. So trying to figure out what to eat is interesting, because even for a vegetarian, there's a lot of stuff on here. So I am currently in a bar called Cheers in Jacksonville in Florida. Just been shooting some pool, having a laugh. A lot of friendly people in here. No one that's anyway, really friendly in here. Chatting about everything from the Gators, local American football, to random, just everything in between, everything you can think of. We've been chatting about and shooting pool and playing darts and everything. Absolutely, definitely recommend it. If you're in Jacksonville, literally Cheers, like the TV show. It's even got the same actual look of the sign as well that says Cheers. So I recommend it. It's a really friendly place in here, and it's actually one of the few places that actually looks like it's Christmas. We actually look like it's Christmas time here. It's actually some colour, so we know it's Christmas time. Really nice bar, really friendly. And I mean, I'm vegetarian and I'm still getting some decent food in here as well, which is fantastic. One of the best nights I've had here so far. Okay, so I am in Jacksonville, or one of the offshoots here in the US in Florida. I'm also here with Lobau, who you may have seen if you follow any of my other YouTube channels. You'll probably recognize him from one of those. But we're just here chilling out at a pool hall here. It is a lot of fun. We're just under a bridge randomly, so every now and again you'll see a random train come past, which is a little bit weird, but it is a lot of fun here and a really nice staff, so potentially recommended. It's called Sherwood if you want to try it out. Okay, so just to be as American as I can, I'm playing beer pong with Lobel, who you may recognise, and to make it even worse, that is a Budweiser sign. I am sorry, but beer pong is always a fun game to play if you're in a bar in the US. So let's get into it. Okay, so just here with Lobel, and the game that Americans are meant to know and the Brits don't play, yeah, I won. So beer pong, it's one up to the British, and yes, these are luminescent balls. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, I'm just aiming for cups. So even 2 times in a row, he still lost. So that would be south of England 2 and Florida 0. That's what that says. So getting a bit more of a taste of Florida here at Whitey's Fish Camp, which is a weird term for me as well. Fish bar seems more what I think we'd call it in the UK in most places. But you'll see what I mean as this being far more Florida if we turn the camera around. So as you can see, we're out here in a tiki bar, and if you look down there, I don't know if you can see some of the signs, but they do say, don't feed the gators. Now, there's a fine for feeding the gators. However, if you're feeding the gators, you're probably bringing them in, and there's probably a lot more you need to worry about at that point. So, but I'm here with Lobel again, but yeah, you can see there, and all those houses down there. I know a lot of you probably would like to come and retire here. Not bad for the prices of properties here, so yeah, a good day here where I am. So I'm here once again with Lobel round a fire, which I'll show you in another clip. Just chilling out at one of his friends, basically, because I've not been too good with food and feeling a little bit dodgy. Something you should remember if you're from Europe, Africa, Asia. Over here, the food portions are a lot bigger and they're a lot more fatty and high in things like glucose syrup. So yes, you have a cheesecake, you're going to love it, but the next day you might not like it so much, and so just be careful about that when you're coming over here as well. But we're just chilling out now, and then we may go over and play some pool at another bar nearby. So I am once again here at Cheers with Lobel. We just came to play some pool and get some fries and a couple of drinks. This is definitely somewhere I'd recommend around here in this area. Obviously, Jacksonville kind of covers a ridiculous area if you're thinking about it in terms of sizing for Europe or Africa or anything like that. But this is definitely somewhere I'd come to. The logo for it is literally the same as the Cheers logo. Really friendly staff inside. Half decent food. It's some of the only food in America I've had that hasn't made me actually bloated and have like heartburn or anything. It's actually decent, just dive bar food, which is exactly what you want. So I would suggest this place. Decent pool tables, decent staff. Come and check it out. And I am now by a pretty big lake on New Year's Eve here in Florida with Lobel, who you've seen a few times in this video. But anyone British out there, the fun thing for me is that I'm having Pimm's. I know it may be the wrong time of year, but I'm having Pimm's and we're enjoying it by this lake, ready to set up some fireworks and welcome in the new year. Of course, when you're seeing this, the new year's already come, but you'll see how I got there. Yeah. And this is the lake. A lot bigger than the ones I have been around so far. As you can see, it goes a lot further around, but this is where we are tonight.